Where has the time gone? Where has the time gone? It's already 2K25 season. If you love wrestling, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any update. But where has the time gone? Seriously, it's been 10 years since this came out on Xbox 360 and PS3. I'm talking about WWE 2K25. And I know there's a lot to get into when it comes to the snippets that we got this week on Raw for WWE 2K25. But I just wanted to acknowledge that because, man, I am feeling very, very old. Now, as you see, I highlighted breakthrough year for the franchise, which is something we talked about on stream and in the previous videos. And I think that can be true, even if it doesn't meet your expectation. We know that a lot of people want to create a story. Everyone is excited for them to hopefully bring that to the series since it's been missing for many, many moons now. So I get the anticipation, but level your expectations in case that doesn't end up happening. With 2K15, it was the first year that it came out on Xbox One and PS4. And people are left wondering, why haven't they ditched last gen if we're in 2K25 already? We already got confirmation that we're going to see the game coming out on PS4 and Xbox One once again. And I don't think that's necessarily holding the series back, because if you remember correctly, in 2K15, we saw them feature new things on the next-gen version of the game versus the 360 PS3 version, where it was pretty much a carbon copy of 2K14 with some missing features. That's why I feel that if they put a team together to work on the PS5 and Xbox Series X version of the game, there's no reason to use that as an excuse. But we all know that this game doesn't have as big of a budget as NBA 2K or any of the other major sports titles that obviously makes a ton more money with their fantasy team card collecting stuff and just the fan base in general. Now, that's not to say that there's not a lot of wrestling fans around the world, but we know that it's much more of a niche audience than it is for the NBA 2K casuals that jump in that game every single year. So, can that be one of the many factors that the game has been held back? Yeah, probably. But is that the go-to excuse for me? Hell no. Not only is this the most visually appealing WWE game to have ever released, and you've noticed the difference with this 2K15 gameplay I'm showing you in real time, this game also has the most consistent gameplay out of all the recent games that came before them. Yes, even if you don't like the fact that chain wrestling is not there anymore, and we're missing more of that authentic wrestling experience, and they've traded it off for some blows and some Mortal Kombat combo breakers, it's still a consistent release every year where we've seen improvement and gameplay mechanics that have worked and that have continued to work outside of the submission system. So I'm here to kind of debunk the reasoning behind them putting this game out on last gen and current gen. It's one of those conversations that everyone is super annoyed with, because let's face it, the reality of it is not that they're lazy or that they don't want to make it for next gen only. It's simply because we saw online very recently that there's over 49 million users that still till this day log into their PS4 account. Yeah, I got my tongue twisted there, but that's the truth. Over 49 million users still log on to the PS4 to play their games. And I know that not every single one of those users are jumping into WWE 2K, 24, 23, or 22, but a good portion of them are. And as long as they have that many users to reach out to, and then you throw in the Xbox One factor as well, how can they avoid making the game on last gen? So let's throw that out the window for now, right? Let's stop using that as an excuse, damn it. Let's wonder why they are stuck within this creative box without giving us more of a free flow wrestling experience and an innovative experience, which they are now claiming. Yes, let's go back to this. Not only are they saying breakthrough year for the franchise, but they're also saying discover game-changing features on January 28th. What can that possibly mean if not that the servers are gonna be a lot better? Can it feature crossplay now? Are we going to be able to interact with PS5 and Xbox Series X, even PC within that mix? I don't know. But what I do know is that being available for the people on PS4 and Xbox One cannot be the reason that the series hasn't gone forward. Because we saw this. We saw this many years ago with the 360 still getting these wrestling games even though they were available on that future generation. So what's the deal here? Now, circling back to that breakthrough conversation, I think we're going to get more customization when it comes to the special guest referee. I think we're going to get more features. For Universe mode is one of the most sought out modes. I don't see that going anywhere. So I'm hoping that breakthrough means that they did something special there. If they fix the servers and they fix Universe mode, then I think there's going to be a lot of happy campers out there and not as many people complaining about the fact that the game is still available on last gen to those that haven't really cared to upgrade their console. We shouldn't complain to the 2K team. We shouldn't. The reality is we should be complaining to the users that are still playing on last gen and refuse to upgrade. And even then, that's their choice. They're okay with playing the game on last gen, but there's just so many of them that they don't want to ditch it just yet. So in all these conversations that we've had, I'm constantly saying, guys, we gotta focus on something else other than the fact that it's coming out on last gen again, and that's a crutch to utilize as a genuine excuse for this game to not move forward. We've seen them move forward in the past. We've seen other games move forward in the present. I don't know what else to say other than that, guys. So hit me up in the comment section. How do you feel about 2K25 still releasing on pretty much all the major platforms except for the Nintendo one? And are you getting it day one? I know that's the $1 million question. At the end of the day, if you need to wait for a sale, I suggest you do. For me, I'm going to be enjoying a little more of 2K15 throughout the season of anticipation. And I'll see you real soon with some more wrestling content. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.
LexxExpress is calling, shaping every view. Subscribe and join the legend, let's see what you'll do.
Every comment's welcome, every like's a cheer. Your opinions light the way, there's nothing you should fear.
Share your thoughts and insights, let your voices grow. With Lexx by your side, the universe will glow. Hit that button, oh so bright, in this digital night. LexxExpress is here to guide us with an epic light.